Hi, hello, welcome. Can I be heard? I have a new mic. I hope it's nicer. I did. I just scare myself with the music. God damn it. Dova syndrome. Why you betraying me like this? Hello everyone, welcome. I'm a lesser homunculus stuck in an incomplete stage of the Magnus Opus de Rubedo. You can call me Lessly Rubedo, and I am glad I'm still remembering it. It's been a long month. I am hidden behind my table so I can show you some silly stuff. Oh, I am fighting with the jet lag. I am fighting for my life. Fun fact, for those that don't know, Japan is exactly 12 hours away from Argentina, so the jet lag is disastrous, and you have to travel like 3 days to reach home. So I'm tired, and I wake up at 5 a.m. every day, so that's why I'm streaming so early. God damn it, I cannot sleep. And by the time I reach the siesta hours, the 2 p.m.s, the 3 p.m.s, I want to die because my body is like, what do you mean? This is the middle of the night, we should sleep. The day I arrived home, I was trying to find something to eat because it was May the 1st, so no, not a lot of places were open. So I asked for a delivery of, stuff that I might need, like bread and some veggies and whatnot. I almost faint waiting for the delivery. I started to have nausea. It was a disaster. I didn't perish because I don't know. Yeah, it has been hard. It has been hard, but you know, you cannot complain too much when you went on a month vacation. I do complain though. I like to complain. It's fun to complain. But yeah, weirdly, I was missing a lot of the fact that I wasn't streaming. I want to stream. Of course, I wasn't going to stream while traveling, but I was like, man. Exactly, because if I could just teleport to Japan, I would be like, yes, yippee. But I cannot. I have to go from. There is no direct flight from where I live, so I have to go to Brazil. And from Brazil, I have to go to the United States, and then I go to Japan. And every place I have to deal with migration. I have to be like, I have never done anything wrong in my life. I am innocent. Please let me through. I have to worry about, I don't know, delays and where the heck I'm going to eat and how much money I should change so I can eat, and the currency exchanges and not to misplace my bags or miss anything. It's a pain. Traveling is a pain. But I did have fun traveling. It's just that I am a complainer. I'm a complainer. Speaking of, I did have a very nice idea going out. Wait a minute. Where am I? No. The table. There you go. I have a nice idea before leaving. I try to create an acrylic of me and do some oshikatsu. Awful idea. Awful idea. It was a fun idea. I thought it was a cool idea. And I have a lot of problem with the person that was making the acrylic, but at the end of the day, I had the acrylic. I thought I was going to have fun, and I took it on a plane, and I was ready for everything. And life didn't allow me to be happy very long, but it doesn't matter because I reached Asakusa, the first place where I was staying. Asakusa is in Tokyo and like 5 minutes away from Akihabara. If you are going to Akihabara, you should not stay in Akihabara. The prices are too high and the hotels are very small. I guess the neighborhood is just like that. So you stay in Asakusa, it's just like 5 minutes away from Akihabara. It's great. You have the Sensoji, that is the temple behind me. Everything is great, everything is cool. We went just in time for the Sakura season, so I was having a great time. But you can see in that picture I am not using the acrylic. What the heck? Why I don't use the acrylic? Hi Marsh, hi, welcome in. It turns out that when we reached Asakusa, it was raining like half of the days. They were raining, and it's okay. We can survive. We thought buying an umbrella. We did not survive. The rain there, I don't know what happened, but it was coming from the sides. It was we were wet rats like all the time in Asakusa. We couldn't fight the rain. Extra humbling because we saw a lot of women wearing kimonos, gorgeous, like with these intricate patterns and the sandals and the hairdo and whatever. I don't know if the kimono repels the rain because we were wet rats on the side and there were these divas walking onto the temple. It was a humbling experience. And you would say, well, okay. Well, everything has to do with your poor acrylic. She died immediately. She died immediately. I don't know why. I have other acrylics that are like that, like a paper on top of the plastic. In fact, I took pictures of them, like all travel. But Leslie died. I don't know, the water came inside of her and all of those bubbles started to form. So my first ever acrylic lasted less than a week in Japan and perished. So that's why I started to use the Pinji, which is fine. I completely forgot I have this program in my cell phone that allows me to add layers to pictures, so I just downloaded myself like my whole PNG model in my cell phone, and I will just add it as a silly way to do a shikatsu. But yeah, my poor thing died, but you know, I got to enjoy a lot of stuff. And Asakusa, we usually go there not only because it's very close to the Akihabara, that is like the place we want to go, but because it's very close to other stuff and it's an overall chill experience. Like, it's a calm neighborhood. There is not a lot of stuff going on at night. You can relax and you can start fighting the jet lag. That is not so bad when you reach Japan. Is when you come back, when you die. I don't know why it is that, but we went to the Sky Tree and there were, to be honest, I wouldn't go back to the Sky Tree The view is great, the view is amazing, but honestly, I was like, I don't know, an hour waiting for me to go to an elevator. It was a mess. It was a mess. But they have a Madoka Magica collaboration, so I was like, let me go. Let me see. Let me eat a drink with acrylic on it. I don't know. I don't care. I don't mind if everything is very, very, very tiresome and I need to stay in line forever and I want to perish every second. Especially because we went very early on. We were still jet lagged, but my husband saw in the news that it was raining all weekend. And it was either don't go, because if there is a cloud on top of the sky tree, you won't see anything for and you can even see in the picture that I already have. There are parts of the city you cannot see, and let alone see the Mount Fuji and whatever the heck. It was very, very cloudy, so it was like a now or never situation. But we did it. We reached there. We have fun. Thank you. I think the jealousy. Oh yeah. We have a lot of purchases. It's mostly because we wanted plastic. This is our second time in Japan, so I already saw the Osaka Castle. I already saw. I went to an onsen. We did more of the touristy nature sightseeing things. I think the Sky Tree was the only thing that we did touristy enough. And even then, it was a Madoka Sky Tree. So but yeah, the purpose of this travel was to buy shit and was to see otaku shit. It was the main focus. For those who don't know, husband and I meet in a Japanese class, so we have some Japanese, like children Japanese, but we can deal with it, and we are both very, very otaku. So we wanted to buy stuff from the series and general, franchises that we like, and we can never find those here, and if we do, they cost like double. So it make no sense for us. So we got to see all of the merch, but also enjoy like a lot of pop-ups. And if you've never seen Japan or went or whatever, you enter whatever random place, you will find something from anime. We will enter a pharmacy and they were selling like a supplement. And if you bought a box, they will give you an acrylic from the Apothecary Diaries, or you will be like, oh, let's enter this shopping center. They are only selling like branded clothes and whatever. And in the very top, there will be like a Gundam base or a Mugiwara store or a pop-up of a random anime that I've never seen before. Or you will go to, I don't know, whatever place you went, there was something to see. So that was like the main focus. So once we left Asakusa, we went to Osaka, specifically the Dontomori region, the Namba region, the Nitombashi region, or whatever you want to call it. We want to have a little bit of a nightlife in Osaka. That was the purpose there. Dontomori is also very close to Denden town, which is like the place to buy anime stuff in Osaka. But it was mostly, you know, to chill. We had a lot of drinks. We had a lot of izakaya stuff. In here is where I saw the drawing. I don't know if you can see. There was a lot of stuff for which had the layer. Not a lot of plastic or stuff to buy because it's literally starting the anime. But there were a lot of promotions, and I remember I was working on the night with a husband, and I saw the big screen that turned white, and someone started to draw, and they drew like 3 sticks, and I was like, wait a minute, is that? So I just kicked husband and was like, wait, I think that is this is Coco, that is Shirahama Sensei drawing Coco, and it turned out it was, goddamn, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry, but I didn't because I'm not a weird foreigner. No. Please not misunderstand me. Nice Japanese people. But yeah, and then we went to Osaka Umeda. That is just it's more of a shopping center experience. Again, we went to a random shopping and find... That is what happened when you play with a pen and drop it on top of your drawing table. Don't do that, people. That's not good. We went to a random shopping and they were having like a Conan special, and we were to a random burger place and they were having a McDonald's was having a Gundam special for the chicken. It was a disaster. Umeda was mostly or relaxing place, so to say. On our first travel, the relaxing place was meant to be Hakone, so we went to some onsen and whatever. But as this year we weren't going to Hakone, we were like, okay, let's go to Umeda, let's chill, let's browse some shoppings if you want to. There isn't anything to see. If you like anime, still you have the Pokemon Center, you have the Moriwara store, you have the Bandai's and the whatever. But it's mostly for shopping and just going out to drink at night. And then we went to do base in Odaiba. Husband is a big Gundam person, so every time we go, we have to go and visit the unicorn. It is mandatory. We stayed quite a few days there. Last time we went to Small World and saw a lot more of exhibitions. But honestly, we were working so much that by this point, my feet didn't exist. I wanted to die. I wanted to perish. But still we managed to buy a lot of Gunplas and watch a lot of nice stuff. And we hung around and saw the Comiket building. And I think our lightsaber was this little... I don't even want to call it a vase, because it's the smallest thing ever. I think a car has more place for people. I don't know. But that small thing will do a little bit of a circuit and started like in front of our hotel and finished in front of the unicorn. And it was free. So when we realized that, we just started using that to avoid to walk, because even walking to the station for like a train was longer than just taking that, and it was free. And there was one that was special for Doraemon. So we have like Doraemon being our guide and saying like, oh, my god, this is the park where the families come, and I want to come here with my friends and whatever. And we were like, yep. Thank you, Doraemon, for all of this information. I learned a lot about Doraemon in this travel. I don't know what happened there. I have now beef with the kid, Nobita, I think. I hate him. But yeah, it was mostly to be silly. And then we went to Ikebukuro. Oh, Ikebukuro. God damn it. Last trip, we went for like half a day. I don't know. We went very late and we were already dead, already tired. Our legs were giving up. And honestly, we didn't see anything. What touch? I do have beef with a lot of stuff now. Husband has this thing that he will just put the TV on, and we were up so early that we watch all of the kids programming. We watch Precure, we watch Doraemon, we watch Shinchan. A lot of Shinchan. It was weird because, I don't know, I think of Shinchan and I think me watching Shinchan at the 90s, and I shouldn't have been watching Shinchan. What the heck? But yeah, I saw Precure. I saw two different Precure. One was, I think, Princess Precure. I recognized one of those as the Hydra fixation ones. The one that looked like a mermaid. Yeah. And then I saw another, but I cannot remember what the heck was going on with those. It was very funny because it was like, okay, you're trying to sell a one that has like a little key that becomes like a bigger one. It was too many of them. And I mean, I understand some Japanese, but I don't understand that much Japanese. So, and kind of after a while, they all look the same. And they were like, you will go to houses with gacha, and they will have like, I don't know, 10 gacha machines with different Precures, and you will go to an arcade, and they will have different machines for you to play that Precure. I don't know what the heck was going on the Precure machine. I never saw someone playing with them. Yeah, I saw a lot. I learned a lot. I even ranted about the design of the Siren because I don't know. I think the evolution could have been great if the silhouette was exaggerated in a way, but okay. I started to have beef with everyone after a while. So, but yeah, in Ikebukuro was mostly, more merch. I went to the Animate, I went to the Yashinban, I went to everywhere, and I bought. Why are they all? Maita bag. Yippee! It was a big thing. I wanted to buy an Anita bag, and I spent the whole trip finding stuff to put there. Thankfully, husband found a place that will sell whole life stuff in Tokyo. So we went there and we found both Crusaders and Hakito tags and the tentacle, the tentacult. I never saw those tags again in any other place I went to that sell the whole life stuff. Those 3 tags I only saw in Tokyo. So I was like, God damn it. Yes. And every single thing that is hanging there, besides the 2 acrylics that I took from home, I found them in very different places. I found the small Lina randomly in a place. It was like, I don't know, 200 yens, and was like, give it to me, the small Lina. And I found that on top of that is a like small shaky. I don't know what's going on there, but it was part of a gacha. So I found it. They were reselling it, and it was like, give it to me. And I think that pin from Haka was like the last thing I bought, and that Haka pin, if I'm not mistaken, is the ambassador pin, no? So in the middle of the Holostars downsizing, it was so hard for me to find anything Holostar, and when I found Holostar, it was so difficult to find something from the Holostars EN branch. I got distracted. Two bots tried to send links in my chat. Thank you, Stream Elements. But yeah, it was a mess to find anything Holostar related. It was a mess. Not only Holostar, I had a lot of problems finding Ina stuff. I would have thought Holostars was a mess, but Hololive Ian will be, you know, a bit more easier to find. But yeah, I struggle a lot. But I find all of this, so I'm happy. I now have an Ita bag. The Ita bag, I don't know if you want to know, I bought it in Shelly Coco. And the only reason I know about Shelly Coco was because I was lurking in Haka's Twitter, because he was trying to find an Ita bag for Haka Mama. And someone, an angel, told them, hey, Wigo is a nice place, but they don't have a lot of variety. They have a lot of colors and whatever, but the formats of the purses are like all the same. So if you want to have like more of a, different types of purses, you should go to Shelly Coco. God bless her, because I didn't like the ones in Wigo, but I was going to buy it because, god damn it, I wanted an Ita bag, and whatever Ita bag I was like desperate. But yeah, I found this one, and I love it very much. I wanted to buy a second one, but this time we were already looking at our luggage, and it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good at all. We went with a carry-on and a big luggage suitcase, and the carry-on was inside the suitcase when we went, so it was completely empty. And by the time we went to Ikebukuro, my suitcase was completely full, and husband was like half full, and we still needed to go to Ikebukuro and then to Shibuya. And we knew in Shibuya there was going to be an update on the pop-up. That's what husband wanted to go for Bookworm, Ascendance of a Bookworm, and they were going to have an event for, look at it, Promise and Meet. And I usually don't talk about it a lot, but I saw Holo Ian since the very beginning. I loved Meet. I cried in that first anniversary with the smalls. That was why I wanted so hard to have a small key change of Ina, my favorite. And I saw Council debut, and I love Sana, and I cried like a bitch when she graduated, and then I love Crony and Iris, and all of the girls I love. So I was so excited to have merch of them. Let's forget what happened with the gacha, and I hope I don't have an Ina standee, but but yeah, and in it was during Ikebukuro that we went to the Honsuki, the bookworm event. You might have seen it already. I posted it on my Twitter. But there was a lot of how do you say? Props. There were a lot of props. For example, this on the left is Leshi, the lesser panda bus that Rosamine uses to fly away, and on the right is Ferdinand being like, "What the fuck is this?" I don't know if anyone knows his ascendance of a woolworm, but this is a very important scene, a very silly scene. And thank God I realized I could just put my PNGs there because it was kind of fun. Because I don't know, I'm shy and don't like taking pictures of myself in all of the props. But I was like, wait a minute. So I took pictures of every prop and just put myself in it. This particular exhibition was very fun, and we saw a lot of cool stuff. And we went with a group because you have to like purchase your ticket beforehand, and everyone was doing like a line before the time, and we went in and it was very secret, and there were parts that you weren't allowed to take pictures and whatever. And there was this part at the very ending when you will enter this nice place. Wait a minute. Husband, let me be. Fine. I will change the title of my stream if you want to. Oh my god, oh my god. There you go. Love you so much. I don't have pictures of my merch, so. But yeah, I forgot. I forgot what I was saying. No más. Don't interrupt. Oh yeah. At the end of the exhibition, before you enter the exclusive shop that we ransack, there was a little room with a lot of fabrics and lighting, and there was a reading, I think. Again, my Japanese is not great, but she was the voice actor for Rosamine was reading what I think it was the novel inner thoughts of a particular scene, and that scene, spoilers I guess for Ascendance of a Bookworm, but it's the scene when quick context, mine is an isekai librarian that reincarnates as a peasant in a family. She loves the family, she grows to love them as their own, and for reasons she starts living as a noblewoman and has to hide the connections with the past peasant life that she had, but she still loves her family very much, so it's like a constant pull to try to reunite, I guess. And one of the scenes that we're reading was the first time that she saw them after she becomes like a noblewoman. And in these scenes, she is Marian. She's working like a obisp, like a church thing, and she's marrying the peasants, and the family. They are not allowed to even speak of her. They have to pretend like she died or whatever. But they stayed outside the church and they salute her like the soldier salute is like just 2 hits in the chest with your hand. And Rosamund returns the gesture, and it's a very emotional scene. And before us, there were 2 girls watching that, so we stay outside a little bit so we can, give them their space, and they were living it. They were like, I don't know. If you told me that they were crying, I would have believed it because they were hitting their chest and they were like bowing and they were having a moment. And we were like, oh my God. We were having a moment about their moment. It was it was a mess. Yeah. It was very fun, and it was this kind of experience that we were looking for when we traveled to Japan. So it was great we got to have them. And then we reached the last stop, Shibuya. Shibuya was like, the closing place. We were not going to be much time here. It was like, okay, what are we missing? What do we want to do? What do we want to buy? What do we want to eat before returning home? She was just so close to everywhere, to Shinjuku. If you wanted to go to Akihabara again, we could. On the front of Shibuya, the cross there, the hotel was immediately there. The picture I took from the hotel, it was in front of this the Sutaya building when the Hololive girls were going to have their thing, and when Kosuki was going to have their sale. So we bought a lot, we eat a lot, and then we went home. It was great. We got to do a lot of stuff. We went karaoke for the first time. I got to enjoy a lot of stuff. As you might see, I might have a favorite author. I love Fullmetal Alchemist and Yumi no Tsugai and everything. If Arakawa wrote it, I probably love it. Zero Spoon too, even if I don't like the ending. And I have to... I was having a weird thing because now I am friends, or at least friendly, with a lot of VTubers. I was be like, an Ankylosaurus. This is literally Photon. And they will be like, this is literally Umi. I also took a picture of a snake, but I won't show it because I was an actual snake. We went to the museum, and I don't know. I think you don't want to see a snake. Then we went to eat in every single cafe that we could find that didn't have to wait a lot to just enter in. The picture on the left is the Palico coffee from the Monster Hunter bar, and the right is the Kitty Parfait in this made place that I cannot remember how to pronounce it. Yes, I might have cast a spell to make it delicious. Husband insisted that as we didn't go to a maid cafe last time, we should go now. So we did, and we ate our parfait and cringed out of our minds. But I appreciate the girl that was working there and was trying to communicate with us because she was fighting for her life with the English. She had like a little notebook that said all of the spells in English, and yep. A very fun part was she was like, "Okay, I will not come until you when you want me to come, you will have to nyan nyan me. You have to call me and say nyan nyan. If you don't nyan nyan and do the hands, I cannot come." So I looked dead straight in my husband's eye and said, "You are the one nyan nyan, and you wanted to come. You are the one that nyan nyans." So we decided what to eat, and I told husband, "Okay, call her." So he puts his bravest face, put his little paws in the air, and goes, "Yan yan." And I will grown ass man. I will never let him live out the nyan nyan and the delicious spell. Oh my god. But we went. It was fun. It was harmless fun. I am now stronger. I am now a stronger person because I have made the delicious spell. And honestly, it was delicious. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, okay, this is a picture prop and nothing else. But it was a nice ice cream, and they have like the cream was tasty. The cookies with the little heart shapes, it was all tasty. I was just dying inside. I'm not no, I cannot. I remember and I died. Something similar happened when we were at night looking for bars to go, and a random girl come outside and was like, "Hime-sama, kochi." And I was like, "Nope, no, you don't call me Hime-sama. No, there is no Hime-sama here. God fucking no." So we weren't prepared for the Moe Moe life, suddenly. Got them. We were mostly eating in izakayas, and I need to study Japanese. I need to study because, god damn it, the one in the left is a horse. Thankfully, I learned my horse kanji, so this was intentional. We ate a lot of horse, a lot of fish, we ate a lot. We tried eel for the first time. It is tasty. It's not like my favorite, so I won't like go searching for it. But if you offer me some, I don't know, eel sushi, I will eat it. But the main issue went because I cannot handle any spice at all, and I wanted some ramen because it was raining like shit and I was cold. So we went a place and they were like, "Oh yeah, English menu here." And the ramen just had like the names, and I Googled it as much as I could, and I could see that it was chicken and chicken broth and chicken meat. So I was like, sure, this seems nice. And it was called the blue ramen. So I was like, it must be refreshing, it must be chill. What kind of fucker decides that the blue ramen is spicier than the red ramen? Can you explain that to me? Can you explain that? Why that dust? Can you even see the dust? I will give me this. Can you see that dust over there? Go away. That dust was chili powder. And I didn't know. I thought maybe it's like onions and garlic, and I don't know, seasoning. I didn't die because I'm a stubborn bitch. I was like, I will eat this. I cannot let the poor owner of this ramen place know. I hate it. It was really tasty, but I cannot. So I will eat the chicken and the eggs and whatever. But when the time came to eat the dust, and as I was thinking it was condiment, I mixed it with everything. So by the time I was like, I don't know, halfway full, I was crying. My lips were burning. I can no longer feel the shapes inside my mouth. I can no longer taste it, but I will finish this. I am no bitch. Because there were a lot of colors. The white one, for what I understand, was salt only. I should have ordered the white one, god damn it. Then you had the blue, that was chicken. Then you had the red and the black. So I was like, okay, red and black, those are spices. Those are the evil ones. I will order the blue. And then I took a picture of the menu, use Google Translate, and below the Japanese menu, not the English menu, there was a message that said, spicier than red, hehe, using chili pepper and whatever. And I was like, God damn it! Put the, I don't know, a spicy icon. Put a flame icon. I would have understood. But if you tell me it's spicy, in kanji, I cannot read the kanji for spicy. I will learn it. I will learn how they fucking write chili too. It was a pain. This one and the curry one, oh my god. I asked for the mildest curry. I felt sick the whole day and I never eaten curry again. It was a mess. It was a complete mess and I hated it. It was tasty though. It was tasty. But I cannot handle spice at all. At all. You cannot come near me with pepper if I'm not prepared. So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah. And that is mostly it. I just wanted to chat a bit. I'm not home and I have this in my sofa and I need to start working on, I don't know, taking it out of the boxes and the, you know, the bags and everything. You can see a Warhammer bag here. These are the Gunplas. This is a Mau Mau. For over here, I think there is a Hololive bag. I have too much stuff. I also bought stuff for Lessly. I bought over here. You can see the Haro. Because I bought a lot of technology for myself to stream. And one of the things I bought is a stand for my phone so I can stream handcams. And for testing the handcam, I'm going to build this Haro exclusive for the Gundam base. Oh, we were already picking which shoes didn't come back home. It was like, okay, what do we drop? What do we miss? What shoes? What t-shirts? What do we don't need? Thankfully, everything fit. We have like, it was heavy as fuck. We have to weight it and make sure everything was okay. My bag, my luggage had to be like open the fuel fuels, the extra zip to make it bigger. It was a disaster. It was a disaster. You can see the boxes and the bags. That's because we started to take away the containing boxes of the figures. Mao Mao came with the box because she was so fucking big, and she had like these flowy things that losing the box wasn't going to do much for us. But these like brown things, they lost the box. There is a lot of figures that just use in shopping bags. There were figures that I put inside of my shirts so they won't hit each other, but it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. The only ones that we didn't alter like that were the ones that were in the tax-free bags, just in case, Japan doesn't get mad at us. The Warhammer had no business being there, but we couldn't find it when we went to the United States, and I don't think we are going to go back to the United States anytime soon, unless husband jobs take him there. But yeah, I bought the standee for the hand cam, the Haro to test the hand cam. I bought the mic, the Audio Technica mic with their own stand-up. I love it. We search all over Japan for this stuff. Husband was like, okay, you can buy one technology. And I was like, the Switch 2 with the Pocopia game. But I thought about it. I decided to go with a drawing tablet. But then I thought about it again and was like, okay, I might have beef with my drawing tablet, but I have a drawing tablet and it works. I just hate that it has like a mini USB, and every time I plug it, I have to plug it like 3 times because she hates me and whatever. But I don't have a mic. The mic I was using before was husband mic, so poor thing didn't have a mic to use anymore. And the mic that he had, you cannot do shit in this house because the mic will pick it. Husband couldn't watch anything. You can hear him, his keyboard. He will sneeze and the whole China will know husband was there. So having this mic was like a no-brainer. I still want to buy the Switch and the Pocopia, and I still want to have a better tablet, but it was like, okay, I don't need it now. I can buy later, especially because the Switch is difficult to find an international version in Japan. It's mostly Japanese Switch, and you cannot use it outside of Japan. Fine. But yeah. On the Warhammer figures, I decided to buy is 2 starter armies. One is I forgot the alien name. It was Zerg, so it was the purple ones, the creature ones. I don't know, remember. I have a problem with StarCraft. They look the same to me. Wait, the StarCraft ones are the Zergs. Tyranids? Whatever. The purple creatures. And then you have the standard Marines, Space Marines. And I bought a painting kit and some extra paints to paint my Space Marines with Lessly palette. So I bought a lot of stuff for Leslie to do because honestly, honestly, I was feeling a bit down when I went to Japan, and the downsizing of Holstar didn't help. The current politics and economy situation didn't help. Last year it was like a mess. Not particularly for me. It's not like, I mean, my job was shit. My doctors did tell me I was old. God damn it. Not in an important way. I was like complaining to my dermatologist, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's probably a normal change because you're getting older." And I was like, "God fucking, don't diagnose me as old. That's evil." Yeah, I mean, Leslie Marines is gonna be great. Hi, Sish. Thank you for the welcome. But yeah, I was kind of sad. I was kind of sad. The work was weighing heavy on me. Yeah, the how did I pronounce that? Yeah, A, AI. There you go. I was pronouncing it in Spanish. The AI is going to kill my job, and I can even lay down and watch some silly animal videos to relax because, god damn it, they are making animal videos on the AI too, and I cannot rest. And then I worry about my friends and my family and the people I care about, and they are having economical problems and family problems and housing problems and health problems, and I'm like, and I was feeling a bit down, mostly because there is not much I can do. I cannot stop the AI. I cannot help my friends and family and with their problems with the government. It's like I was feeling a bit powerless, let's say. And the dances, stars. I was like, oh, god damn it. My Yoshis, my community. I was feeling like shit. But thankfully, Japan did help. Japan did help with a lot of stuff. Not so much for the amount of stuff that I bought, but it was like it distracted me enough, and it made me change a bit about the perspective because I was, for example, I was in the train and suddenly I heard gears screaming, and it's very weird to hear that because if you never saw the inside of a train in Japan, they are all quiet. No one is talking, and if they are talking, they are like mumbling. No one is raising their voice. So when the train stopped and the gears went out, and they're standing like yippee, that sound that women do when they find each other in the wild. So it was like, oh, gears are gear everywhere. They have fun. And then I saw a grandpa with a kuromi in their pocket, and I was like, okay, is this grandpa a kuromi fan? Does he have like a grandchild? Is cute anyway, so good. And then I saw two grandmas talking about how their grandkids were introducing them to mangas and animes that they like, and they were happy about Akanemanashi because it's a new anime, in fact, that touches the art of Rakugo, and the grandmas love Rakugo, and the grandkids love anime, so it's like a bonding experience that we're having, and they were so happy. I saw, I don't know, this kid jump. This kid, say she was like a 14, 15-year-old. She got an ice cream and literally jumped. And all of her friends were like, what the heck? Why are you jumping? And she was like, I got ice cream. And they all jump. I was seeing all of these scenes of whimsy and having fun. And No. And then I was thinking about the Shirahama Mama drawing in Ikebukuro, no, in Osaka, and I was thinking about these two girls destroying themselves, trying to not to cry in the Honsoki exposition, and I was like, okay, life is good. There is not much I can do about the politics in the world and the things that are happening everywhere and the things that are bothering my friends and my family and those I care about. And I cannot stop the slope of AI. If someone wants to consume it, they will consume it. There is a reason why some stuff made with AI are so popular. But at least I can do something about what I do. Like, I can start making stuff. Like, I was thinking, okay, if AI is going to be your quick meal, like your pure calorie, non nutritious value stuff, I will create a homemade meal full of love. You know, I want to be like, okay, I'm going to be a place for people to come and be silly. And I will try my best to learn art, and I will try my best to showcase how fun it is to learn, because I don't consider myself like an artist, but I do consider myself a creative. I'm pretty sure if I show myself and what I'm doing to my 15-year-old self, she will go wild. She will love it. Because that bitch was drawing awful. But yes, I should turn a bit hopeful about the importance of community and the silliness and the whimsy, and don't let the outside world be evil to us. And yeah, I don't know. I want to do a lot of stuff with Lessly. That is the big reason why I started doing this. I wanted to be creative. I wanted to use her as a opportunity to, learn a lot of stuff and force myself to go out there and practice stuff. Because if I'm by myself, if I draw or not draw or learn or don't learn, no one will going to know. I don't have the pressure. But if I am Lessly, I want to draw outfits for her. I want to create for her thumbnails. I want to learn how to rig. I want to... there is a want and a motive, and a lot of people have been pretty excited about my Lessly activities that I didn't expect. I think also there is a social part that I wasn't expecting. This started before I traveled. I didn't tell my friend nor my sister that I was streaming for the longest time because I'm an idiot. But when I finally did, they were like, what the heck? They streamed together. Both of them debuted as a PNG. Both of them started streaming with me on the Sonboy server that I have. Both of them are been in my chat. Not today because it's like 8 a.m. on a Sunday. God knows. Those aren't waking up yet. But yeah, they started to be like, don't be a dumbass. We can be here. Hi, Black Irish. Welcome in. That is, in fact, Apothecary Diaries. And not any Apothecary Diaries. It's the exact scene after she drinks the potion. And Shinji asks her, what the heck? And she's like, yippee. Hi, hello. But yeah, and not my friends, I started to be like, my sister be like, okay, we will become affiliate by the time you return, so we can start streaming and whatever. We did that. It was great. They are affiliates now, so yay. And but also I started to get like messages from people that I like, but I didn't know if they like me back, being like, when collab? What do you want to do for collab? And I was like, do you want to collab with me? Small me? Silly me that barely can speak English? And in the travel, fun story, we have a friend. He came to our wedding like 12 years ago. He's a long time friend. He started living very close by, but he's a fucking social butterfly, so he's never home and we never see him. But we learned that he was going to be in Japan at the same time as us. So we met in Japan and went eating sushi and went to Akihabara. And when I told him I bought a whole army of Warhammer and was thinking of painting, he was like, let's paint together. I was like, what the heck? What the heck do you mean you want to do stuff with me? And I was like, oh, sorry, I was thinking of streaming it because, I'm a VTuber now. And he was like, oh, no, I know you are a VTuber. Chubiando told me. And I was like, God damn it, Chubiando. Stop telling everyone we are streaming. You're going to dox my ass. But yeah. And he was like, okay, you can stream and I can be there and chat and we stream. So. And suddenly I have people being like, oh, I cannot wait to come back home. And I was like, oh, goddamn. I might have had already a community. I have friends that are interested in what I do. What the heck? And I want to spend time with me and want to play with me. What the heck? So yeah, that is mostly the feeling I come back with. I have been reignited. I am passionate again. I cannot wait to start doing stuff. I'm going to be doing the hand cams, and I'm going to be drawing, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. And I will post some of the merch in less 549 because there is a lot of fucking merch, and some of that is from HoloLive. I bought the pop-up parade Ina figurine. I am very happy about that. Yippee. I wish I could have bought something from Haka. I was hoping for a Hakito. There was no Hakito inside. God damn it. But well. Now, why is everything... What happened? That is what happened when you build something when you're less jet lagged as fuck. Yesterday, I swear I had an hallucination about... what are you doing here? There you go. About Elias' schedule, because I wanted to make my schedule respecting theirs, because, it's their birthday. So, I couldn't find it, and I was freaking out. And then I was trying to work out the mods for Elias' server in Minecraft, and it wasn't working. I was like, what the... It did work on my rogue. What is going on? It was crazy. Yesterday it was... I didn't think. But yeah, the last stuff I wanted to talk about. I am going to be working hard in my Lessly behavior. I still need to find a job. but the plan is to work on both my 0.5 and my 1.0 and my mascots all in parallel. The 0.5 is going to be a a bit of a more complex design than the one that I have right now. If we are going to be honest here, I do not have legs. I do not have legs to stand in front of you. I want legs. I want arms. It will be nice to have more of my design on me. But I also want to have a little bit of a redesign. Not much. The silhouette and the palette is going to stay. The overall design of me is going to stay. But I want to change some stuff. The design that I have, it wasn't perfect, but I was like, okay, I want to just go outside and see if I even like streaming before spending any more time designing myself. But now that I am an affiliate, and I have time adjusting to Lessly design, I want to do some tweaking. So I'm going to use the SKUs for the 0.5 to do that. 0.5 is going to be a chibi too, and I am going to stream next week. Like under the microscope, trying to decide what parts of my current design are staying, what parts of my current design I am changing, and what parts are just going to die. Spoiler alert, probably my shoes. I don't like my shoes. Yeah, I am going to do a bit of a redesign. So the 0.5 I'm going to draw myself, and I'm going to learn how to rig. I want to rig I have like a very limited want for the 0.5. I want her to blink when I blink. I want her to move their mouths. If she can open and closes their mouth when I do it, it will be great. And maybe a little bit of tracking, like when I move around. I move around like a lot. I do have a bit of Italian in me. I speak with my hands, and you cannot see it, and it bothers me. So I'm going to learn how to rig. I'm going to redesign myself. I'm going to rig the chibi version that I will create for the 0.5, and I will keep it small and simple, so I can do it in the... I don't want to say date, but if I can do it for my birthday, it will be great. The same thing will happen with the mascots. I do have 2 mascots. One is the visitor, the one that enters the portal, and the other one, I won't tell you. But I do want to showcase the 2 mascots. Funnily enough, I went to a museum in Ueno, a natural museum, and I took a lot of pictures as reference. Hehe. So my mascots has no reference. But yeah, the idea is to work on the 0.5 and the mascot, and slowly work on the 1.0, which be my actual debut with hashtags and the fanfare. And I'm going to do something about my lore, because I do have lore and it is nice. And of course, I'm going to introduce the handcam meta. I'm going to be building a Haro for the first time, and I'm going to be painting my Warhammer figurines, and I'm going to be silly in general. I don't know. And I want to introduce the collabs, because as I decided I was being stupid and not collabing with people, and currently I only have collabed with my sister and my friend, I want to reach out to people that have told me they want to collab with me. So why haven't we collab? Because I am a dumbass. So I'm going to write them and be like, hi, hello, I wanna play, and then I want to reach Elia because they told me I need to prepare a hydrofixation, and I should, and I stop complaining about it because I don't wanna join. I don't want to do an hydrofixation. But yeah, that is the idea. That is the plan. This week, I already have the schedule. I was waiting for Elias to go live to double check because honestly, I cannot think. I haven't been able to think in like 3 days. I am so stupid right now. It was a mess trying to do all of this. That, if you might have noticed, it wasn't like a lot. But yeah, I was like, how can I open OBS? How can I add the new mic? I don't know anymore. I wanted to play Minecraft yesterday and I got kicked and I was like, I cannot troubleshoot anything right now. I'm going to go power wash something. God bless Power Wash Simulator because it's the only thing I can play right now. I cannot think. I'm barely doing my Infinity Nikki dailies. But yeah, I'm going to post later the schedule. It's mostly, let me think. Tomorrow is Monday. Yeah. Tomorrow is Monday. I'm doing art for Elias. And then Tuesday, I'm starting 2.5 in Infinity Nikki that I haven't seen anything and it's killing me because it's a big expansion. But I wanted to do it live, so I'm going to do it live. And then the next day, I'm playing Minecraft in Elias server. And on Tuesday, I don't know. The next day, I'm playing some boy with my sister and my friend because they've been bothering me the whole month that they miss me and they want to play. They've been playing Peak alone between them because, I don't know, they have to do something in this month and it was away. And then, what the heck am I doing then? I think more Infinity Nikki. On Saturday, I am part of the big collab in Elias channel, and I'm going to stream my point of view. I was thinking maybe I could do like I have seen some Hakitos streaming, and they put the Hakito in a live reaction section of the screen. I was thinking of maybe doing something like that for the mischievous creature, my Sona from the Elias, and I need to work on that. And I need to work on a way to let them know the alien is not mine. Mischief is me, but not mine, which is weird. But yeah, I need to do a lot of stuff while I am actively dying from jail. But yeah, I need to accustom myself because at the end of the day, on Monday, husband start to work and I need to start being responsible and start sending my fucking curriculum to everywhere so they will give me a job. God damn it. But yeah, for now, that is mostly it. Too long didn't pay attention. I went to travel. I traveled for like a month. It was fun. I bought a lot of stuff. I saw a lot of stuff. I have an existential crisis and survived it. I came out sillier and more motivated than before. And I am ready to start streaming again. I want to build community. I want to be here for my friends. My family and those that I like, and I want to be a piece of Wincy so we can all forget the world is shit. But at the end of the day, it's not shit. It's like if you watch the internet too much and the news too much. It's shit, but in the outside world, there are grandmas uh, going around how they're watching anime with the grandkids, and there are kids jumping up and down because they got ice cream, and they have girls doing a noshikatsu peak in the park because the day is beautiful and we are in the middle of the hanami. Joy is there, community is there, and I want to be more mindful of that. So the weight of the world isn't that heavy. And I hope you will stay here and join. I also want to better my content, so to say. So more people get to access. I don't know. I don't want everyone to come here because I am, they know me. I want people to come here because they are like, I am tired of life and work and whatever. Oh, Leslie's done some stupid shit in Infinity Nikki. Let's go check it out. Let me just put her while I'm meeting because she's being silly and funny and whatever. Or she's being creative, or she's painting, or she's doing art, or she's doing... I want to be there for the people. But for that, I need to be better at what I do. But, I am happy with what I have achieved, and I will work on achieving even more. Yeah. And if I ever get to pay myself for a shawarma and a Sprite with Lessly revenue, I will consider it a success. Yeah. Oh my god. I am so silly. Well, Infinity Nikki is very cool. The dresses are only getting better. I do like the story though. There have been a lot of complaints about the 2.0 story because it's mostly Itzalan, it's like a barren place and a lot of ruins. So the people that like taking pictures and whatever, they're like, there is not a lot of places to take pictures here. But they say that 2.5 that I haven't played because I'm saving it for a stream is like a photo prompt everywhere. They love it here. The new dresses, I love them. I already want to pull for the banner, but I'm waiting to start streaming again because I want to. Oh, I want it so bad, but I decided to stream Infinity Nikki, so I am streaming Infinity Nikki. God damn it. If you want to return Infinity Nikki, I don't know when you stop playing, or if you're still playing. But Itzalan brought a lot of variety to the dress-up stuff. There is a lot more wild stuff, and honestly, it's more my vibe. That Witchfield, the 1.0 place, is great. That's all I'm going to say. It's more of a fantasy vibe. It's more of a... The Lux Banner was like almost a Sailor Moon, and before that we have like... Oh no, it was the other way around. It was the Red Riding Hood with a gun, and before that was the Sailor Moon. And right now the one is a bride, fantasy bride, and the other is a dragon. It's great. It has become heavy. I won't deny that. My computer is like a nice gamer computer, so I can see everything, every shine, every little thing that Nikki has. I can see it, and it is great. But yeah, I can understand if your computer doesn't have it. It's a mess. I tried to play a few stuff in my cell phone and was fighting for my life. But the dresses are cute. And if you want to see, I'm going to be streaming it. You are welcome. Sometimes I stream the story, sometimes I stream like challenging the styling. I like to make a full dress for the new expansion. Like if I know that the new season is like Red Riding Hood, I did Red Riding Hood, the Big Wolf, and the Huntress. I did all of those 3 dresses before I left. I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. I need to change a lot of stuff on my background. I need to have a banner, a proper banner for Twitch and Twitter. I need to do a lot of stuff now that I remember. Yeah, I have a streaming for an hour and a half. I will leave you now. But it was fun. I'm glad I'm back. Now we'll post the schedule in like an hour tops, because I need to start working on my thumbnails. Yeah. Well. Thank you all for coming. I hope you didn't miss me much, and I will make sure you don't miss me a lot after this. I will be streaming a lot. But it was fun, and I did miss you if you don't miss me. And I hope we can start doing a lot of silly stuff together. And yeah, sadly, I cannot think, so I forgot how to do raids. Wait a minute, who is live? Oh, but I don't follow them. I don't have the brain juices to do a raid. Go watch whoever you want to watch now. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Bye.